What's good, YouTube? It's your guy, Darren, man, the BowTie Fragrance Guy. We talk about fragrances, of course, on this channel, but I like to throw in some style tips for you as well, and some grooming tips. Go out there every day, guys. Look good, smell great, take over the world, man. Just do it smelling and looking good. If you're into that, make sure you hit subscribe. Don't forget to enable notifications by hitting that bell icon as well, so anytime a new video gets uploaded on this platform or on this channel, you'll get notified. All right, guys, you see the title of today's video, man. We'll be talking about some fragrances that make the ladies do a double take, right? Those fragrances, when you walk by them, sometimes it catches their attention. They do that quick double take, and of course, they circle back around and find out what it is that you're wearing. I got 5 fragrances for you that I want to talk about. A few of them you never probably really heard about on YouTube, and that's cool because I'm the hidden king, Jim, because I have so many things I explore so much, and then I pass the information and the knowledge on to you guys. So that's what we're getting into today. I'm going to run the intro, and when we come back, we'll get into it. If you want to see what fragrances I have, make the ladies do a double take. You know the routine. Keep it locked right here. Let's get it.
The BowTie Fragrance Guy.
All right, guys, we are back. Thank you so much for keeping it locked in. Let's jump right into it really quickly. If you don't have the ebook, The Gentleman's Blueprint, make sure you get your copy today, man. I always have it linked to the video. It's $9, $9.99. Support the channel. Pick up a copy of your boy's ebook and tell me what you think about it. The first fragrance that I want to talk about on today's video comes from the brand of Nihilo, I'm sorry. And this one is called Atlas Fever. Man, oh man, this is good. Incense, narcissus, vanilla, tonka bean, and it has that oak wood note, the same kind that you find in Kilian's Angel Share. This stuff is phenomenal, guys. I cannot tell you how many times I've got asked about this fragrance and what I've been wearing. How many times people have done a double take the circle around to ask about this fragrance. It is just phenomenal. I love the slight smokiness you get here with the incense, but it is really sweet and creamy, and I love that about this fragrance as it starts to really dry down. The incense kind of hangs around, so that kind of balances out the sweetness, but then you get the sweetness in here, and you get that beautiful aged smell of oak wood when it dries down. This is just, you gotta smell it. I wish I could allow you to smell it through the camera, but I can't. So you can understand what I'm talking about. But get your nose on this one, guys. It is definitely a double take king from the brand of Acqu Di Gio. Get yourself a bottle of this stuff right here. This phenomenal Atlas Fever. All right, guys. All right, I want to do it for this for you. I want to do it for you guys. I'm going to give you one of my secret weapons here. All right, can't safeguard and keep everything. I share it with you guys. This one is crazy right here. The compliments on it is insane. And nobody else talks about this fragrance, but I got you. This is from the brand of Bond No. 9, actually the Dubai series. And this one is called Dubai Garnet. Dubai Garnet. Whew. Blackberry plum, lavender, magnolia, and musk. Guys, what does it for me with this fragrance is a blackberry and plum opening. Because I'm going to tell you what that opening reminds me a lot of. Bond No. 9's New York Oud, which is discontinued. That's what the opening of this fragrance reminds me of. It is fantastic. It is almost like, okay, take the oud out of New York Oud and you would get this fragrance right here. And I absolutely love it. You guys know that New York Oud is one of my favorite fragrances from Bond No. 9. One of my favorite fragrances of all time. And it's discontinued. It's really hard to get your hands on it. I saw somebody selling New York Oud on eBay for $1,000, which of course that's way overpriced, but that's just, you know, I guess what they feel like the demand would be for somebody that really wants to get their hands on it, because it is a really great fragrance. But I digress. This fragrance, Bond Number 9 Garnet, some guys would dismiss this as being too feminine because it has some florals in there like magnolia and a few other things. And couldn't be more wrong. I am telling you guys, get your nose, get your skin on this fragrance right here, because it is phenomenal. Gives you the fruity kind of plum thing that you got with New York Oud, but of course they replaced that with a few more florals in that musk. A huge dose of musk on the dry down from the Dubai series. This stuff is phenomenal. I am telling you. Look at compliment magnet. Trust me on this when I tell you. Check it out from the brand of Bond Number 9, the Dubai series. This is Bond Number 9's Dubai Garnet. This stuff is phenomenal. All right, guys, this next fragrance is probably not going to come as a surprise to any of you guys being on a list like this, but I must give it its props. It is from the brand of Creed, Absolu Aventus. Man, people love this stuff on my skin. This is nutmeg, cloves, and cinnamon. Basically, kind of an allspice kind of accord they added to the original Creed Aventus DNA, and they absolutely knocked it out of the park, man. This stuff is, this is one of those that I rarely put this on skin and it doesn't get a double take. Somebody coming back asking, what is it you're wearing, or getting a compliment on it. There are very few times I've worn this and that has not happened. And that is 100% facts. It's just one of those kind of fragrance DNAs, as a lot of people used to kind of describe this when it first came out. You take the original Creed Aventus, the great batches, and you throw a little bit of Sauvage Elixir in there because they had those same kind of spices and was popular at the time, so I get it. But that's exactly what you get with this fragrance. It's very well done. I get great performance out of it, and I get a lot of compliments on it. So this is definitely a double take kind of scent profile from the brand of Creed, Absolu Aventus. All right, guys, next up is one I haven't talked about that much as of late, but for a while, it was my favorite fragrance from this particular brand. Still in my top 5, but I recently wore it out a few times just to kind of, you know, reacquaint myself with it. And I remember why it's been one of my favorites for so long, from the brand of Kilian, Black Phantom. Definitely a double take king, especially during these colder seasons. Rum, coffee, sugarcane taco bean. It is a gourmand, and it is phenomenal. That's all I can say. Sweeter scent profiles, especially in the cold weather, really project well on my skin. And this is one of those ones that's just kind of is for me. I mean, I know you guys have probably experienced what I'm saying. There are certain fragrances that just matches so well with your body chemistry, and you feel like this is just a fragrance made exactly specifically for me. That's kind of sort of my experience with Black Phantom, and I love it. And I love the fact that it performed really well on my skin. Mine has had time to macerate for a few years now. I've only got about this much left, you know? So I kind of stopped using it for a while because I didn't want to run out. But anyway, having no fragrances, I get a refill when I do. I love this stuff. Definitely a double take king from the brand of Kilian, Black Phantom. All right, guys, and last but not least on the list today, this is a fragrance. Actually, they have quite a few from this brand that are double take worthy. But this is the one I've worn more recently and had that experience. This one is from Mind Games. This is French Defense. French Defense. You get that black cherry in here with rose, amber, and cedarwood. That's some of the main notes. Just smell it. Guys, if you haven't smelled this yet, if you are a fan of those kind of fragrances that feature, you know, cherry, this is a black cherry, so it's a little bit darker. Again, that has that dark, sexy, mysterious thing going about this fragrance, like I said, because you have the dark cherry, but you have the amber in this fragrance as well. And those really are the two primary players here, the cherry and the amber. The cherry and the amber, dark cherry. This stuff is phenomenal. People love this stuff, at least on this guy's skin. So check it out from the brand of Mind Games, guys. You gotta get your nose on it, French Defense. But that is it, guys. That is my time. I hope you enjoyed this video today. What are your thoughts on it? Have you had a chance to smell any of the fragrances on this list? I would love to hear your thoughts down in the comment section. And as always, I sincerely appreciate you guys' time and attention to these videos. You don't have to watch, but you do, and I sincerely appreciate that. Now, don't forget, take a few moments to like, comment, and subscribe Please make sure you are sharing these videos out to some other folks out there that you think could use the information or find it entertaining. Because I'm your guy, Darren, I'm the BowTie Fragrance Guy. I love to look good, of course. I love to smell fantastic. So until next time, keep looking good, keep smelling even better. I'll catch you on the flip side. Peace.